Hello, everyone. Trust God, you all are doing great. And right, this is quite very shocking to me, and surprisingly, I have to talk about it because when I saw these pictures, I saw them. I came across. No, it was sent to me, and we talked about it. I said no. I was thinking. I said maybe it's AI, and or years before. Maybe it was maybe 3 years before the person actually before Mohbad actually died, or maybe yeah, or 2 years before 50th birthday or whatever. I said no. This is her birthday now. I was so shocked, and knowing that, Mama Mohbad, let's forget about your husband now. Let's forget about your daughter-in-law. You are their mother. You are the mother of this man, your first fruits, your first son. The man that makes them to call you mother is still lying in the morgue, cold. Not just cold, lifeless for 2 years. And you don't even, like, there is no, what's the word now? There's no sense of guilt to say, if I was there, this wouldn't have happened. Let me find justice. Let me help to the police, the investigation team to push or to press forward. Just like the guy that died here years ago called Lawrence. Lawrence died in 90s. He didn't get justice until 2012 or so, if I'm not mistaken. I remember then when they used to ask the mom for interview. They used to ask her question on her interview. Why did she look like this? Why is she not happy? Why is she not? And I remember vividly well when she said, why? Why should I be happy? Why should I look good? Why should I feel good when my son has no justice to those that killed him, that died him? That was the word the mother used. And every time she was doing interview from different journalists, different people, different whatever, the same thing she was still saying. In that process, I think he and the husband even divorced, but they were still together fighting for their sons, who by their sons' justice. They were still together. They fought that case until the father even fought sick. I think the father now, they went, different thing. But you, Mama Mohbad, okay, let's say the month or the year Mohbad died, guess what happened? You did not do makeup now. You did not go to, what do you call it, a studio for them to go and take you picture for you to look good. Why didn't you do it? What's the difference between then and now? Last year, you didn't do it, if I'm not mistaken. This year, your son is 2 years lying down there. They've not even buried him. They've not even buried him to know the cause. I think it's exactly the same case with this guy. They exhumed the body or so, but the way he died was through racism or so. I know I can count many mothers. I can count, not 10 here in the UK. Okay, Iyabo feelings is different from black people feelings. Even some black women till tomorrow, because it's their first son or their husband or someone they love, their child. I have seen weddings will get cancelled because a child died. Because a husband who has even older, the son or the daughter wants to get married, they will put everything on hold. Even for years, they will never celebrate. They won't even do their wedding. Even if they even want to do it, they won't celebrate it because they are honoring the Ukbai. Mama Mohbad, you sat down. They did the first layer. They did the second layer. They did the third layer. Then they do your makeup. They do everything. Wear your clothes. You wore the first clothes. Second, third, fourth. Even if you're going to do, why didn't you keep it for your own personal family use? Does it have to be out there to show that I'm fine? Even if my son is not here, I look good anyhow. I'm celebrating. I'm not saying that's how you, but that's how it come across. By now, anytime anybody see you out there, they should see that pains of knowing that, Mama is looking for the justice for the son. Mama is looking for hook by his son. Mama is grieving for the son. 60th birthday or 50th birthday. Mama, we all have mothers. Those of you who have children, you all know how you feel when your son or daughter is not well. It will look as if, or mostly they say they diagnose the child with something. You see parents running around as if they want to run psycho. They want to run colo. Talk less than I said the son, the person has died. Until now, they've not buried the pikin. 2 years. 2 good years. Even the son that is supposed to be your grandson, we still don't know about the DNA. You went with them to go and do private DNA. Private DNA said it's yours. But recently now, the mother of the child, which is your daughter-in-law, supposed daughter-in-law, is saying they want to do DNA. If it doesn't work, that's it. I don't know if she said allegedly, like they say. Because I wasn't there when she said it. She didn't say it in my front. Or I didn't see her see it coming from her mouth. So I used that word allegedly. That means they will swap the child from the hospital. Then I did a video saying, if they swap the child from hospital, how did you find out that child belongs to you yourself? And Mama Mohbad maternity test you did with Mama Mohbad. You guys should think twice. I don't know who is giving you advice, madam. I don't know who is giving you advice. A mother that is really that wants justice for his son, that feels the pain, that truly love his son. Like I hear they said you even left the children and walked away for the father. So maybe the father is feeling it differently. Normally it's men that feels this thing different. They will even move on, get married, and because that's how they felt. That's how they can cope. I'm not saying men don't feel the pain like women, but men buckles it in than women. Then you are doing photo shoots. Okay, mama, sit down like this. You sit down. Photo shoot before you get the perfect picture. You must have turned. Sit down. Right. I remember my 40th birthday. Because there is situation in families, I could not do my 40th. I could not celebrate it. I could not go out there like, what they call celebration, to gather families and friends, party. No, there are some things you need to give honor to, some certain things. There are some things you need to look at, say, this thing should have been like this if this thing was okay. That's how it's supposed to be done. You're still grieving. It's not even 5 years. I've seen parents, 10 years. Some will not look older than their age because the pain of that their son touches their daughter. I have seen, I say I can count 10 and I'll be putting their pictures. How their sons or daughter. See Madeline, that they went to Spain. The child did not come back with the parents. Mom and dad are doctors in the UK. They went there on holiday. Somebody packaged their child or whatever. Till today, those two people, fair enough, today police will say they are suspect. Next tomorrow police will say they are still investigating that thing of Madeline McCann. As I'm talking to you now, if you see the parents, they're even older than their age. That's how I've seen many parents who are doing photo shoots. Every time when it comes to that son, that child's birthday, I can say, if you see the parents, there's always an interview or something. That's their pictures there. Madam, I don't know who advise you to do this. Unless you just say he's 3 years old, he's 5 years old pictures, or 10 years old. Sad. Nigerians, I don't know if you guys love, I know many of you are going to come up now and say, me, and the picture is not buy, he don't buy, we know. But the body is as if he did not buy. The body is still there. The body is being talked about every day. It's still in the morgue. Cold. Lifeless. So come and tell me. You guys should leave your own opinion. What do you think? Because I know most of you say, if you understand the pain until it happens to you, we don't pray, we don't wish it for anybody. Buy. Talk less or say your child. When your child, okay, flip the coin. What about if your children are not well? Malaria, fever, the child refuses to eat, it's just there. How do you feel? Mama, think twice. Think, rethink, and rethink. Thank you.